My brother's step 5 in the fulfillment formula is integrity. Living to our internal code, despite the outcome and despite the reactions of others, that is what having integrity is all about. And it also directly relates to our authenticity and our authentic selves. This is who I am. This is what I want. This is the direction I'm moving in. These are my values. This is what's true for me. Living to that, despite any external or internal pressures. External pressures such as society. What's our societal programming? What's society telling us that we should be? How we should feel? How we should behave? Society, family, friends, our political or religious affiliations, and the internal pressures that we put on ourselves, like doubt, fear, anxiety, shame, and guilt. This living to our full truth, no matter what, is what having integrity is all about. That's what it means to have integrity. Now, we're out of integrity if we're doing things to avoid anxiety and fear. If we're hiding what we feel shameful about, we're out of integrity. If we're telling less than the whole truth and not living to our authentic selves and not asking for what we want and need, we are out of integrity. If we're seeking approval and validation from others, we're out of integrity. We have to, first and foremost, seek validation and approval from ourselves. If we're going along to get along, if we're putting up with other people's bullshit, if we're not having boundaries, and if we're avoiding conflict, we're out of integrity. And we can start having a life of integrity right now if we show up, if we use our awareness of ourselves that is helping us uncover our authentic selves and our true authenticity of who we are. And then we're becoming vulnerable to ourselves, first and foremost, in everything that we discover, to learn the good, the bad, and the ugly of who we really are, discovering our blind spots, discovering our weaknesses, and turning all of those perhaps things that we may label as negatives into positives, weaknesses into strength. Things that we're hiding from ourselves, we're becoming aware of. We're becoming vulnerable enough to ourselves to be like, man, I'm not great at this. I'm not great at that. I'm not showing up as authentically and honestly in life as possible. I'm not giving my best effort in my career, for example, becoming aware of all of these things to then turn them into strengths. And then share those highest truths of what we are uncovering about ourselves through our awareness, sharing it with the world. This is what being an integrated man is all about. We're becoming aware and accepting of ourselves, and then we're sharing it with the world. This is who I am. And I'm not apologizing for it. And I'm trying my best to be my best, period. And we are sharing that truth with the world and having the integrity to live it. despite external and internal pressures. That, gentlemen, is integrity. That's what having integrity is all about. And when we live it, it takes so much pressure off ourselves in other areas of our lives. It just makes life so much easier. Without apology, this is who I am. This is what I want. This is the direction I'm going in. This is what's true for me today. These are my values, and I'm going to live it despite what anybody else thinks about me. Doing this, obviously, will help us become the most authentic and integrated man possible. And it also happens to be sexy as fuck. Having integrity and seeing integrity in others, when we do see integrity in others, aren't we just naturally so much more respectful of them and attracted to them because of that? What you see is what you get. That's what we're trying to do through our personal integrity. You guys have a great day.